Hello everybody, I'm Dylan and today we're going to take a look at Noah's Arc Jumping the Broom, a 2008 film based on the two-season series Noah's Arc. The film is written, directed and produced by Patrik-Ian Polk, co-written by John Gordon, production by New Open Door Productions and Blueprint Entertainment, and distributed by Logo Films, a cable channel which also produced the series. The series aired in 2005 and 2006. The film was released in 2008, 2 years after the series ended. Now, I'll admit right now, when I watched this film to review it, I was not aware that it was based on the series, so I have not seen the series. My review will be based solely on the film, so I will give it the fairest review I can. But if anybody has seen both the series and film, you can give me your comments. So this film largely focuses on a group of friends, starting with Noah, played by Daryl Stephen. He's about to marry his boyfriend Wade, played by Jensen Atwood. The whole film takes place at one of their friends' parents' summer homes, as everybody prepares for Noah and Wade's wedding, as well as these other characters dealing with their own issues. There is Noah's best friend Ricky, very promiscuous but harbors secret feelings for Noah. I wonder if this was a thing in the series as well. 19-year-old Brandon, a hookup of Ricky's who seems to be stuck at this house for the weekend, with Ricky being distant with him after their hookup. I was a little confused at first because this film throws many characters at you right off the bat. I guess they expected most viewers to be familiar with the show, but it's not too bad, you still get to know these characters just based off of the movie. So there's also Alex, the sassy flamboyant wedding planner. He Skypes his boyfriend a couple of times with their adopted baby. There's also Chance, a professor who has had Brandon as a student and is a little uncomfortable with his presence at the house. Chance is a bit of a workaholic, which sometimes causes issues between him and his husband Eddie. So, as Noah and Wade's wedding approaches, them and their friends are forced to deal with their own issues, whether it be relationship insecurities, unrequited crushes, promiscuity, sexual identity, coming out of the closet, self-acceptance, etc. Many of the most common problems gay men face are addressed here. I think what really shines in this film is the chemistry between its characters. In many films, the actors have met on set for the first time, so sometimes you don't feel the chemistry or it's a little off. But here you really feel like this is a group of friends. Obviously, this film has the benefit of having 2 seasons from a previous show, so the actors know each other very well and it shows. If you've ever hung out with pals at some beach house or campsite, or even if you've ever just shared a few drinks at a house party before hitting the clubs, this film kinda captures that feeling of having a fun time with friends, sometimes the booze clouding your judgment, some little dramas happening, etc. Although it's a basic drama at its core, with many familiar problems shared by gay men, this film is very well paced. It's not slow and plodding like some of the other films I reviewed. It's never boring and keeps you entertained all the way through. It balances comedy and drama very well. It never gets too dark, and every character ends up with some growth by the end of the film. As for the themes, this is a bit of a tough one because this film is like a cocktail of different themes. With so many characters and not 2 of them have exactly the same problem. I think the overarching theme is gay marriage. Noah and Wade have been seeing each other for a while, at least a couple of years. Wade has a lot of insecurities, and a lot of them come out during this weekend before their wedding. I'll get back to Wade in a minute. There is the theme of promiscuity, which is mostly a trait by Noah's best friend Ricky. We learn in the film that these promiscuous actions mask Ricky's real issues, one of unrequited love crush. Ricky has a cynical view of love and relationships, and doesn't take any of it seriously. But it's seemingly because he doesn't see anyone else besides Noah filling that role. Poor young Brandon is dragged into all of this because of Ricky. But Brandon, being young and naive, learns a few things and can actually offer perspective to other characters with a fresh eye, so I do think he has a place amongst this group. Relationship insecurities is another theme. We see this in Noah and Wade, but also in Chance and Eddie, and to a certain extent Alex and his boyfriend, Alex being a bit domineering and a control freak. Another theme is unfaithfulness and cheating. As you'd expect, when you mix a bunch of attractive young men together, sometimes things happen. The film doesn't seem to treat this too seriously though. These characters seem to move on quickly from cheating. Finally, we have self-acceptance and acceptance by others. Wade and Brandon seem to have these issues the most. Even though Wade is about to marry Noah, we learn that he's still not out to his family. Wade also has insecurities towards Noah's friends. He doesn't feel like he fits in well with the group. They love Noah, but seem to have more of an issue with Wade. Brandon is not out to his parents as well, and when he comes out to a telephone call, it doesn't go well, but he's surrounded by a lot of friends to help him out. For the ratings, IMDb has a rating of 6.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, however, has a lower score of 42%. After I watched this film, I went to check what the scores were. I had no idea how this film would be rated. I rate this film at 8 out of 10. I really like the chemistry between the actors and characters. It's kind of a showcase of very typical problems that gay men share. It's lighthearted enough and well-paced, well-acted, so it's not a film that's gonna put you to sleep. Maybe some people would have wanted a less formulaic drama comedy film, but I think on its own it works, regardless of if you've watched the series or not. If you're in the mood for something entertaining and not too heavy, this is an easy watch. It won't give you a new lease on life or anything like that, but it's a perfectly serviceable film. So, what did you think of this film? Or have you watched the series it's based on? Give me your opinions on either or both. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, add me to Facebook, and I'll hopefully see you for the next review.